Okay, so today we're going to do a little demonstration and show you what tapping can do for trauma type events. So what event would you like to work on today?
I want to work on the event with my father with doing sexual abuse.
Okay, and what would you like to call that?
Well, in my head, I still call it just inappropriateness. I still have a hard time saying sexual abuse.
And when you say inappropriateness,
Doing things that he shouldn't be doing.
okay. And when you think of that, what intensity, like from 0, it's nothing, 10, it's like off the charts? When you think
Like how
about
does it make me feel? Yeah, about a 9.
Okay. And do you know what makes it a 9?
Part of me feels like it's my fault or ashamed, and then part of me is upset because, you know, I loved my father and then he did that stuff, so.
Okay. And is shame a big one for you?
Yeah.
Okay, usually 0 to 10, how high would that be for intensities?
Probably like having experiences with other men has been difficult, so probably like a 10.
Okay, all right. And how many, like, was this a one-time thing with your father, or was it several times?
Several.
Okay, and what age did it start?
Probably when I was like 12.
Okay. And when did it stop?
Probably when I was like 14.
Okay.
So for a couple of years, maybe 11, 12, like 14.
Okay, and do you know any reason why it stopped at 14?
Well, my dad had his military friend move in our basement because he was stationed out there for a year, so maybe because of that.
Okay, all right. And then he never tried anything after that?
Well, then I moved out when I was like 16, so.
Okay, all right. And during this time, just because if we can possibly go to one, like maybe the worst one, we
Okay.
might be able to knock out several other ones
Okay.
if they're the same thing.
Yeah, there were different things that he would do.
Okay.
I would say that do you want me to tell you the worst one?
Yeah, let's go with the
Okay,
worst one.
So the worst one would probably be, I had wanted to borrow his shaver to trim a bikini line, and I wasn't allowed to use his shaver, so he wanted to do it, but I had to be like without underwear. So I'm like laying on the bed, feet kind of spread apart, and he's kind of shaving me, so yeah, I have a hard time with that one.
Okay. All right. So we'll call it shaving.
Yeah.
Okay, is there another one you can give a little title to?
There was another time when I wanted lotion and he was gonna put it on, but then I had to be naked on the kitchen counter, and so he put lotion on everywhere. So lotion.
Okay, so lotion.
Yeah.
And okay, so one more with just the title.
Sunbathe.
Okay. All right. And so what we will do for purposes of a demonstration, and just wanted to make clear that this is not a normal session.
Right.
And so I won't be doing the intake that I normally would do to kind of understand a little bit more about your beliefs and patterns.
Okay.
So, but I do want to ask you a couple things. If there were a belief that you may have made about yourself back then, what would it be?
I want to say something like, I'm not, deserving or good enough because I felt ashamed.
Okay.
So.
Is that a big one in your life?
Big time. That kept me from a lot of stuff.
Okay. And if you had a happy place that you would like to go to, I explained that a little bit before, but just something that makes you really super happy, what would that be?
I have my little private beach with my dolphins.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a chair, part in the water, part out of the water, and they're jumping in through the water.
Okay. And what's the best part about that?
Well, I love the water and I love dolphins, so that's like my spirit animal's a dolphin. So.
Okay, great. Yeah. All right. And what does it give you?
Peace.
Okay.
Calming.
Okay.
I guess that's when maybe I feel a little bit of happiness.
Okay. Do you feel happiness generally?
Nope.
Okay. So if we could change today and you wanted to feel differently and wanted your life to be different, what would you like your life to be look like?
Oh, I would like to feel that I am deserving of everything that, you know, life has to offer, and that I love myself. Yeah, and happy. Well, if I love myself, I would be happy. So, yeah, to feel happiness, to feel joy, to feel, you know, worthiness, and all those positive emotions that I never feel.
Okay, and what else? What else would you like your life to be like?
Well, to be in good health, and to financially, you know, be stable, to be able to do my job more better.
Okay. And what would just be having a good financial stable life look like or be like?
To be obviously to be able to pay, you know, to have enough money to pay all the bills, and to be able to go out and, you know, have a vacation or do a trip and do a few things I enjoy.
And what would good health be like?
No physical pain.
Okay.
And be able to physically go out and, you know, be active, which is something I'm not currently able to do.
Okay, and your pain is how high?
I have it every day. It varies. It can be from anywhere from a 5 to a 10.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and, is it okay to tap on you?
Yes.
All right, and the tapping points will be here, 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 and then I'll grab your wrist and you'll say peace. You will repeat back to me everything that I say.
Okay.
So the first round, we're just going to I'm going to amp you up to get those feelings kind of at the surface.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is I'm going to just go through a bunch of emotions for the first round.
Okay.
And I'm only going to do this because I think it would be helpful. Is the first round, I want you, as I'm tapping through all these emotions, I'd like you in your mind to just simply count from 300 back down.
Okay.
Backwards.
Ooh, okay.
In your mind.
Okay.
That's just going to be
so
for
I
the
can
first
close
round.
my eyes and count. Okay.
Yes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share verbally and say back to you what you said to me.
Okay.
To get you to, so let the intensity come up.
Okay.
So make it as strong as you can, possibly a 10, that would be great.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to think about everything that your father did. The inappropriateness, the shaving incident, the lotion, the sunbathing, and everything else. All the other times he did this to you. All the shame you've carried, it's your fault. All the deserving, you're not good enough. All the pain. You've carried pain every day of your life. Can you make that a 10?
Almost.
Just remember everything your dad did to touch you inappropriately from 12 to 14. And you've had a hard time with men because of what's happened. The shame, that's a 10. It's your fault. I want you to feel it for the last time. Imagine a tree in front of you, and we're going to pull it out by its roots. What happens to a tree without roots?
It dies.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and count in your mind, and I'll just go ahead through all this.
Okay.
I release and let go of all sadnesses and fears, emotional traumas, abandonments, betrayals. I let go of all the hopelessness, helplessness, feelings of no control. I let go of all the rejections, the shaving incident, the lotion, the sunbathing, all the inappropriateness, all the shame that I've carried my whole life, that deserving, not good feeling, the pain, all the pain every day. I release and let it all go. Deep breath in. Peace. Okay, so tell me what you're noticing inside.
Uncomfortableness.
Okay,
Attention to certain areas on my body,
okay,
which makes me feel uncomfortable.
okay, just notice that.
Okay.
So now you'll go ahead and repeat after me.
Okay.
I let go of this uncomfortableness,
I let go of this uncomfortableness.
the places in my body that's uncomfortable.
The places in my body that's uncomfortable.
Every time I remember it,
Every time I remember it.
the pain,
The pain.
the shame,
The shame.
and everything else.
And everything else.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
You're at your private beach. Got your dolphins. Just notice the peace, the calmness. what it feels like to just be happy. Deep breath in. Okay, so I want you to go back. Just notice what it is like to have that inappropriateness with Dad. What's there?
I'd say it's maybe like half now.
Okay. What's there about it that you are focusing on?
I feel like there's like my body's tingling, so I guess that my body's feeling it.
Okay.
So I feel that.
Okay. All right. I'm releasing the tingling.
I'm releasing the tingling.
Everything that it means.
Everything that it means.
Everything that I've been holding down.
Everything that I've been holding down.
The shaving.
The shaving.
The lotion.
The lotion.
The sun bath.
The sun bath.
And everything else.
And everything else.
That keeps the pain going in my body.
That keeps the pain going in my body.
I release and let it go.
I release and let it
And
go.
as I do,
And as I do,
I can see it differently.
I can see it differently.
Deep breath in. Okay, so just go back and notice what you notice and what's there.
When you were doing that, I've been having issues with having a hard time breathing, and I felt my chest start to tighten up and have a hard time breathing.
Okay.
So now I'm wondering if you see that it's not physical, if that's related.
Probably is. I would imagine it is. Your subconscious mind is revealing through each round something to you.
Okay.
So just notice it.
Okay.
Okay, I release the tightness,
I release the tightness.
everything it represents,
Everything it represents.
the tightness in my
The
chest.
tightness in my chest.
Every time Dad did that,
Every time Dad did that,
I release and let it go.
I release and let it go.
It's not happening now,
It's not happening now.
and I can let it go.
And I can let it go.
And as I feel it differently,
And as I feel it differently,
I don't listen to his voice
I
anymore.
don't listen to his voice anymore.
I just let it go.
I just let it go.
Deep breath in. Okay, so how's the chest?
It feels better.
Okay, good. So that's what we do with tapping. It just shows something, tap it down, and it will leave. Okay?
Okay.
So don't be afraid of it.
Okay.
It's showing for a reason.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back.
Okay.
The inappropriateness. I want you to go to the shaving memory. And what's there?
There's not as much detail now. It's kind of like a foggy scene.
Are you seeing it? Do you feel it?
See it?
Okay, and do you feel anything with it?
Not anymore, no.
Okay, all right. I let go of the foggy scene.
I let go of the foggy scene.
Everything Dad did.
Everything Dad did.
I let go of the feeling in my body.
I let go of the feeling in my body.
The shaving.
The shaving.
I let go of what it meant.
I let go of what it meant.
The inappropriateness.
The inappropriateness.
He was doing that for the first
He
time.
was doing that for the first time.
This isn't right.
This isn't right.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
Deep breath in. Peace. Okay, so go back to shaving. What's left?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
What happened?
I really don't see it anymore.
Okay, so if you were to imagine it, just running it through as a memory, we're going to check it.
Okay.
If you were to run it through as a movie, just check and see if there's anything there.
Okay.
And imagine if you could see her expression, what it might be.
My expression, what it would
When you were a young girl.
I probably would have closed my eyes and just like
What?
pretended I wasn't there or gone somewhere else or
Okay. Is she doing that?
yeah.
Okay. All the times I went somewhere else,
All the times I went somewhere else.
I would just close my eyes
I would just
and
close
pretend
my
I didn't
eyes
see it,
and pretend I didn't see
or
it.
didn't feel it,
Didn't feel it.
and I didn't hear what he was saying.
And I didn't hear what he was saying.
I would just leave.
I would just leave.
All the times I left,
All the times I left.
I didn't want to hear it.
I didn't want to hear it.
I didn't want to see what he was
I
doing.
didn't want to see what he was doing.
Everything that he was doing to
Everything that
me
he was doing to me.
that made me feel
That
this.
made me feel this.
Now it's turned into my pain
Now it's turned into my pain
that I have every day.
that I have every day.
I let go of the memories.
I let go of the memories.
And as I do,
And as I do,
I begin to be happy
I begin to be happy
and feel joy,
and feel joy.
and I let the rest go.
And let the rest go.
Deep breath in. Peace. Okay, you're at your private beach and you're just jumping. Jumping with the dolphins? Or are they jumping?
They're jumping.
They're jumping with you. So nice peace and calm. Okay, so I want you to go back to the shaving.
Okay.
What's there?
Nothing.
Okay, so imagine her face. What would it be now? Even if you don't know, just go ahead and make it up.
Blank.
It's blank. Okay. Whatever reason it's blank.
Every reason it's blank.
Whatever I still don't want to see.
Whatever I still don't want to see.
What he did when he was
What
shaving.
he did when he was shaving.
The lotion.
The lotion.
The sun bath.
The sun bath.
And all the other times.
And all the other times.
For those 2 years.
For those 2 years.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. So let's go back again. What's there?
Okay, well, yeah, now there's sadness there.
Okay, good. We want to know that.
Okay.
Okay. All that sadness.
All that sadness.
All the reasons Dad did that.
All the reasons Dad did
That
that.
I didn't understand.
That I didn't understand.
Made me so sad.
That made me so sad.
I can let that go.
I can let that go.
All the times I was so sad.
All the times I was so sad.
All the times I'm still sad.
All the times I'm still sad.
Letting it go.
Letting it go.
I can do it differently
I can do it differently
when I let it go.
when I let it go.
Deep breath in. Okay, what's going on?
I wanted to cry a little bit.
Okay. And that's okay.
And then, yeah, sadness over feeling like I lost my father
Okay.
when he started that.
All right. That moment I lost my dad.
The moment I lost my dad,
When he started doing that.
when he started doing that.
I love my dad,
I love my dad,
but I knew this was wrong.
but I knew this was wrong.
That confusion,
The confusion.
the shame.
The shame.
I'm not deserving.
I'm not
I'm
deserving.
not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
Why is Dad doing this?
Why is Dad doing this?
All the times I saw him do
All
this,
the times I saw him do this.
I don't understand
I don't understand
the sadness.
the sadness.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Okay, let's go back. How are you doing?
Okay.
Give me
Thank
a
you,
drink.
Father.
You're doing really good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back.
Okay.
And when you think of the shaving event, what's there? And if you don't know, you can look at the expressions on both of your faces.
Mine kind of went from sadness to, I guess, questioning, not understanding
Okay,
of why.
okay. And what about him?
I would just try to imagine what his face
Mhm.
would look like.
It's all your mind.
Well, I would think, since it's something inappropriate, that when he must have some kind of a smile or a wicked grin on his face or
Okay.
something.
I let go of the look on his face.
I let go of the look on his face.
That wicked grin,
That wicked grin.
I just let it go.
I let it go.
All the images in my mind
All the images
of that
my mind
wicked grin,
of that wicked grin.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Him touching me.
Him touching me.
I let go of the feeling,
I let go of the feeling.
the sensation,
The sensation.
what it felt like on the skin.
What it felt like on the skin.
I let go of any smells or taste.
I let go of any smells or taste.
I'm releasing and letting it go.
I'm releasing it. Let it go.
Deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
So you're in the room. We're here with you. Just take a little look around for a minute. Break your trance for a second.
Okay.
Because you know it's back there. So we're here right now.
Yeah.
Just fill the chair under you for the support.
Okay.
Right. So how are you now?
Better towards the end of doing that again. I
Uh-huh.
got a little bit of the breathing thing again.
Okay. All right.
So
I released the cause of my breathing.
I released the cause of my breathing.
That's causing me so much pain.
That's causing me so
That I
much
can't
pain.
breathe.
That I can't breathe.
All the reasons I can't breathe.
All the reasons I can't breathe.
How it shows up in my body
How
now.
it shows up in my body now.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Whatever happened there
Whatever happened
to make
there,
me not breathe,
to make me not breathe.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Okay. So now what's going on? How's your breathing?
More calmer.
Okay. So is it okay to go on?
Yes.
So let's go back. You're doing great.
Okay.
Shaving.
My face is more neutral.
Okay. Dad's.
Yeah, just kind of a plain face.
Whatever's left.
Whatever's left.
I let go of him touching me.
I let go of him.
The shaving
touching me.
cream?
The shaving.
The smell.
The smell.
Everything else.
Everything else.
That was on my skin.
That was on my skin.
That confused me. That caused so
me.
much shame all these
That
years.
caused so much shame all these
The
years.
pain of it all.
The pain of it
I
all.
lost my dad.
I lost my
And
dad.
I let this all go.
I let this all go.
Deep breath in. Peace. Okay. Notice what's changed. What's left?
Just emptiness now.
Okay. Notice that. All the emptiness inside of me.
All the emptiness inside.
All
of
the
me.
times I've been so empty,
All the times I've been so empty.
so lonely,
So lonely.
I let it go.
I let it go.
And as I do,
And as I
I
do,
begin to see something different.
I begin to see something
I
different.
feel happy,
I feel happy,
joyful.
joyful.
All the pain's gone.
All the pain's gone.
I get to do a lot of things now in my body that I couldn't before
I can do a lot of things now in my body that I couldn't before
because I'm letting it go.
because I'm letting it go.
I can even hear the sounds of the joy,
I can even hear the sounds of the joy,
and I let the rest go.
and I let the rest go.
Deep breath in. Peace. Okay, is the emptiness still there?
No,
Okay, how has the memory changed?
I started to smile through it, halfway through it.
Okay, and what's still there?
Um,
Are there any, just go in and check it, like if you see anything, if you feel anything, if there are any sounds.
I don't think so. I don't hear anything. Everything just seems kind of
So look at Dad.
okay.
What's there?
Just a normal face.
Okay. You're smiling? Is he smiling?
No, blank face. Just a straight normal face.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to, we'll come back to this in just a second. I want to go over to lotion.
Okay.
And what's there?
Uncomfortableness.
Okay. I release the uncomfortableness
I release the uncomfortableness
out of this memory.
out of this memory.
How it made me feel so uncomfortable.
How it made me feel so uncomfortable.
Those areas that I
Those
feel
areas
uncomfortable.
that I feel uncomfortable.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
I let go of the sensation
I let go of
The
the
feeling
sensation, the feeling
of the lotion,
of the lotion,
the sun bath,
the sun bath,
everything he did,
everything he did.
how I felt so
How
uncomfortable,
I felt so uncomfortable.
so ashamed.
So ashamed.
I release and let that go.
I released and let that go.
Deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, so we have the private beach, and you've got there with your dolphins. Just feeling peaceful and calm and happy. When you're there, how do you represent it? Do you feel it? Do you see it? Do you hear sounds?
All of it.
Okay, I want you to amplify that.
Okay.
Just make it stronger. Because here you feel safe. It's your private beach with those dolphins. And I want you to send some of that feeling over to those memories. The lotion and sun bath and shaving. So that you can feel some of that calm and that peace and that safety. That feeling from the dolphins. Let that young girl that was you feel some of that good feeling. Deep breath in. Peace. Okay, so let's go back and check again.
Okay.
The lotion, what's there?
It's neutral.
Okay, and what about the sun bath?
That's neutral.
Okay, So we're going to go into the sun bath, and I want you to play it through as a movie
Okay.
and see if there's anything that bothers you in it.
Okay. So I don't. Well, there's no right or wrong, but I had this image of me being a kid
Okay.
and like standing there on the boat, like and being like, hey, you can't bother me no more.
Good. Good. That's what we want. That's right. You can't bother me. Okay. Does she look happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how old is she here?
Little, just I don't know. I just picture a little girl with little pigtails and going, ha ha ha, you can't bother me no more. So maybe like 6, 7,
Okay.
something like that.
But sun bath was actually older.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Let's close your eyes and go to that little 6 or 7 year old.
Okay.
And what does she feel about that?
She loved Dad.
Does she love Dad?
I was Daddy's little girl.
And Dad was appropriate then?
Right.
With her?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just step into that feeling, what it felt like to be just okay with Dad? Like you were his little girl?
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It feels good.
Is there any reservations or resistance?
No.
All right. So that little girl felt that love from Dad.
Yes.
Okay, can you feel it and make it stronger? Now, can you send it to the teenagers who lost that feeling? We're going to replace Dad's inappropriateness with his love that he had for you.
Okay.
So that you can replace what Dad, whatever Dad's woundedness was that he was doing with you. He wasn't doing it with you as a little girl. So just remind that little teenager of what it felt like to have Dad. Just being a little girl.
Okay.
It's okay to let this go.
It's okay to let this go.
I can remember Dad with the good.
I can remember Dad with the
I
good.
can let go of what he did to me for those couple years.
I can let go of what he did to me for those couple of years.
I can let it go so I can have a new life.
I can let it go so I can have a new life.
So I can let go of the pain in my
So
body.
I can let go of the pain in my body.
I get to have the life that I believe
I get to have the life that I believe
that I'm worthy of,
that I'm worthy of,
deserving of,
deserving of,
so I can feel my happiness,
so I can feel my happiness,
feeling joy,
feeling joy,
having good health.
having good health.
I can let this go,
I can let this go.
and as I do,
And as I do,
I begin to see my life completely different.
I begin to see my life completely different.
I feel different.
I feel different.
Even the sounds of laughter
Even the sounds of
are
laughter
so included in my life now
are so included in my life now.
that I don't remember what used to happen
But I don't remember what used to happen.
because it doesn't bother me anymore.
Because it doesn't bother me anymore.
I can let it go.
I can let it go.
Deep breath in. Yes. Okay, so when you think of the 12 to 14-year-old, I want her to stand out in front of you. What's there? What's the expression on her face?
Trying to struggle and to feel the happiness, like, and kind of feel it, but not like totally.
Okay, and what's still there with her? What age is she that's in front of you?
15?
Okay, she's 15. So, if you were in her body, what is she feeling?
Numb.
Okay. I learned how to be numb.
I learned how to be numb.
I had to be numb.
I had to be numb.
I had to leave my body.
I had to leave my
It
body.
was the only way I could handle
It
things.
was the only way I can handle things.
But now it's getting in my way.
But now it's getting in my
Being
way.
numb isn't working
Being
anymore.
numb isn't working anymore.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Check the 15-year-old.
A little better.
Okay, what's left?
Like, afraid to like step out of that person to the new person.
Okay. I've been this way for so long.
I've been this way for so long.
I'm too afraid.
I'm too
I
afraid.
can't be happy.
I can't be
I don't
happy.
deserve it.
I don't deserve
I've lived
it.
with all this shame for so
I've
long.
lived with all the shame for so long.
I haven't even been in my body for so much
I
of the
haven't even
time.
been in my body for so much of the time.
I'm letting this all go.
I'm letting this all go.
I can be happy.
I can be happy.
I can have good health.
I can have good health.
I can let go of what Dad did.
I can let go of what Dad did.
His pain,
His pain.
his hurt.
His hurt.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, so what's there? Is the 15-year-old still in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually felt a shift change in my body too. I can feel the energy shift in my body.
Great. So I want you to go back in time and tell that 15-year-old you're from the future,
Okay.
and tell her how old you are, and let her know that you want to share some wisdom with her that she needed back then, but nobody gave it to her.
Okay.
Give it to her now. And then I want her to share something with you.
Okay.
How does she seem now?
Lighter.
Okay. So she knows you're going to make it through?
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to just have her stand there for a minute. We're going to bring out the 12-year-old.
Okay.
How's the 12-year-old doing?
Good.
Okay, what's still there?
I guess the word that pops up in my head is unsure.
Okay, and what is she unsure of, do you know?
Kind of just everything.
Okay. Of what took place with Dad?
Well, there was so much in the household, so whether it's dad, mom, how to, be, do, say.
All right. Was there, see, in a normal session I would go through all that, but for this demonstration we won't be able to.
Yeah.
But let's just go ahead and we'll just stay focused on what we were.
Okay.
So, but she was going through a lot,
Yes.
just besides what Dad was doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you just to step into her
Okay.
and notice what it feels like to have all of that. I release all that trauma.
I really saw it.
Everything else that was going in the house.
Everything else that was going on.
Mom, Dad.
Mom, Dad.
What Dad was doing to me.
What Dad was doing to me.
All the experiences
All the experiences.
that was inappropriate.
That was inappropriate.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
With the shaving,
With the shade.
the lotion, the sun bath,
The sun bath.
and all the other
And
ones
all the other
for
ones.
2 years.
For 2 years.
Everything in this house.
Everything in this
I
house.
let it go.
I let it go.
She's okay to be safe now.
She's okay to be safe now.
I'm safe now,
I'm safe
so
now.
I can let it go.
So I can let it go.
Deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, what's going on with her now?
The 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Or what came up?
Well, physically, I got tingles on my back and my neck, and I felt the energy shift again in my body.
Okay.
And then when you were saying that, I had words in my head going like, "Hell yeah!"
Okay, good. Nice. We like those hell yeahs.
So, and she's got a smile on her face.
The 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get back to her in just a second.
Okay.
So I want you to run the movie through for shaving.
Okay.
Is there anything there when you run it through this movie?
No.
Okay, how do you see everybody's expressions?
Okay.
Okay. You know I don't like okay, I already told you that.
Well, but how can you be happy in that kind of, I mean, it's not like, it's, you know, like it's acceptable or okay.
And that's what we don't want.
Okay.
We want to keep going then.
Okay.
Because we
All
want
right.
everybody happy.
Okay.
Otherwise your mind will just find a different way
Oh,
to
that's
keep
right.
reproducing
Okay.
it.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I let go of that okay feeling.
I let go of that okay feeling.
It's safe to be happy.
It's safe to be happy.
Even happy like all the time.
Even happy like all the time.
I could actually have some joy.
I could actually have some joy.
I could actually be pain-free.
I could actually be pain free.
And that's all okay.
And that's all okay.
Because I'm safe now.
Because I'm safe.
Those things aren't happening to me.
Those things aren't happening to me.
So I can let them go.
So I can let them go.
So I can be happy.
So I can be happy.
And when I hear those
And
sounds,
when I hear those sounds,
I like them so much better
I like them so much better
than what I was playing before.
than when I was playing before.
Deep breath in. Okay, so go back to shaving.
Okay, it's good. I got a smile now.
What about everybody else?
On me,
Okay, Dad?
not yet.
Okay, what's the look on his face?
It's just regular.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you do something.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you close your eyes,
Okay.
and I want you to go in. I want you to float into Dad's body.
Okay.
And what did it feel like to be Dad at that moment in time? Because you couldn't understand why. Why would Dad do that? So what does it feel like to be Dad at that moment? In the shaving.
Well, I would hope confused, but him doing something he feels that he needs to do, that maybe he has an urge, and so he's doing that.
Okay, I release and let go of all those urges.
I release and let go of all those urges,
All the images on his face.
all the images on his face,
All his confusion.
all his confusion.
I let go of his
I
confusion.
let go of his
The
confusion,
image.
the image,
The urge.
the urge,
The shame of it all.
the shame of it all.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in.
Peace.
Okay, so what's changed in Dad?
Just a little bit.
Does he still want to do something?
Yeah, wants to say sorry.
Okay, can you let him come back
Yeah.
out of his body?
Okay.
And now what I want Dad to do is I want him to be in his highest self
Okay.
and to say to you what he needs to say that you've needed to hear for quite a long time.
Okay.
If you need to say anything to him, that's fine too.
Okay.
Okay, so what's happening now?
I forgave him.
Okay.
And he was ashamed too, so I wonder if I picked up his shame and my shame.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. I let go of Dad's shame.
I let go of Dad's shame.
All the shame that he passed to me.
All the shame that he passed to me.
Because it was always his shame.
Because it was always his shame.
It was never my shame.
It was never my shame.
I let go of his shame.
I let go of his
I let
shame.
go of the shame I've held on to.
I let go of the shame I've held on to.
That 10 shame.
That 10 shame.
I let it go.
I let it
The
go.
shaving,
The shaving.
the lotion,
The lotion.
the sunbath,
The sunbath.
and all those 2 years.
And all those 2 years.
It's time to let that
It's
go.
time to let that go.
When I do,
When I do.
I see myself healthy,
I see myself healthy.
joyful and happy,
Joyful and happy.
living the life that I want,
Living the life that I want.
financially stable,
Financially stable.
vacations,
Vacations.
enjoying me,
Enjoying me.
because I don't have the shame anymore.
Because I don't have the shame anymore.
Deep breath in. Peace. Peace with Dad and what's happening.
there's like no tension.
Okay.
It's happy again.
Okay. So do you see both of you happy?
Yeah.
Is there anything there that you're noticing?
No.
So in shaving, they're both happy?
Yeah.
Does it feel happy?
Well, I'm not real familiar with that feeling.
Okay. Does it feel okay?
Yeah, it feels okay. It feels a little more than okay.
Okay. All right, so that's good. Let's try lotion.
Okay.
And what's in there?
There might be a little uncomfortableness left there.
Okay, I release the uncomfortableness.
I release the uncomfortableness.
Everything that he did,
Everything that he did.
that it felt
That it felt
on my skin.
on my skin.
Like any smells,
Or any smell.
taste,
Taste.
how I saw this picture,
How I saw this picture.
his face,
His face.
that urge,
That urge.
I let it all go.
I let it all go.
I'm safe to let it go.
I'm safe
With
to
the
let it go.
uncomfortableness in my body.
With the uncomfortableness
In
my
those
body.
places I was so uncomfortable.
In those places I was so uncomfortable.
That I'm still uncomfortable with.
That I'm still uncomfortable with.
I'm releasing, letting it go.
I'm releasing it and let it go.
Okay, deep breath in. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, so go back to the lotion.
So while you were doing that, I grabbed that, I have all kinds of different pains, but I have a lot of pains in my body.
Okay.
And I think some of them I've had for years. And I think that some of them I got from that, because then if I got pain in my body, then people wouldn't touch me because it would hurt to touch me.
Okay.
So I think that's why I got so many pains.
Did you start that when you were a teenager?
What?
The pains?
Well, yeah, when I was 12, I started having headaches, and then I started having, so yeah.
All right, so that's your benefit.
Yeah,
If you keep your pain, people don't touch you.
yeah,
And so the unconscious mind always finds a benefit
yeah.
to our problem. So now we just need to take care of that. So do you still feel the pain?
Well, yeah, like right now, I can even feel like all of a sudden there's like, ooh, pain here, ooh, pain here, ooh,
Okay.
pain. I'm all like, it's like popping. I'm like, oh man.
Okay. I'm so afraid
I'm so afraid
that if I let it go,
that if I let it go,
people will touch me.
people will touch
But
me.
nobody's going to touch me.
But nobody's gonna.
Because I'm an adult now.
Because I'm an adult now.
I'll kick their butt.
I'll kick their butt.
So I just let it go.
So I let it go.
They're not going to hurt me
They're
back
not gonna
then,
hurt me
like back then.
Like back then.
I just let it go.
I just let it go.
The pain
The pain
of it all.
of it all.
Dad doing it.
Dad doing
How I
it.
felt so uncomfortable.
I felt so uncomfortable.
Ashamed.
Ashamed.
Like it's my fault.
Like it's my fault.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
With the pain.
With the
All
pain.
over my body.
All over my body.
I'm listening now.
I'm listening now.
And I don't have to keep doing this.
I don't have to keep doing this.
My body doesn't have to keep being in pain.
Body doesn't have to keep being in pain.
I let it go.
I let it go.
Deep breath in. Okay, so we have lotion. Pain in the body. What's there?
Like before with the other image, it's like kind of like faded. So everything's more okay.
How's the pain in the body?
Right. And physically, yeah, I'm feeling it.
Feeling the pain?
Yeah.
We're at?
Up here, back here.
Okay, so close your eyes again. And if you
I'm
have,
sweaty, I'm getting hot.
okay, if your body had if that pain had a voice, what would it say to you?
Fucking leave me alone.
Okay. And maybe you've been wanting to say that for a really long time.
Probably.
Okay. Just fucking leave me alone.
Fucking leave me alone.
Just leave me
Leave me
alone.
alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I want you to leave me
I
alone.
want you to leave me alone.
My body's screaming, leave me
My
alone.
body's screaming, leave me alone.
But it's over.
But it's over.
And I don't have to scream
I
anymore.
don't have to scream anymore.
I can let it go.
I can
I'm
let it
safe.
go. I'm safe.
As I see myself
I
safe,
can see myself safe.
I know that I am safe.
I know that I am safe.
I even hear the words, I'm safe.
I even hear the words I'm safe.
And that little girl
And that little girl
is never going to have that happen happen to her
It's
again.
never gonna have it happen to her again.
And I let this go.
And I let this go.
Deep breath in. Notice the pain in your body. Notice it's changing.
Yes.
What's 0 to 10 the intensity?
Down to 2.
Okay, so can you see that when you go to certain areas, your body pain, the pain gets intense?
Yeah.
So they're connected.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
What our mind does.
Well, yeah, because as I had to go back to that, I could see him rubbing the lotion on me, everything, and then my body like got rigid, and then I could feel the pain. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh.
Okay, so where's it at now?
I have a little bit like in the middle of my shoulder now,
Okay.
and then I still have a little bit of this one right here. It's
Okay.
gone up here. It's gone back there.
Can you find the uncomfortableness as he's spreading the lotion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I release the lotion.
I released the lotion.
His hand on my body.
His hand on my body.
What he may even smell like.
What he made even smell like.
The look on his face as he was doing it.
The look on his face as he was doing
How
it.
uncomfortable I felt.
How uncomfortable I felt.
Everything else here.
Everything else here.
I hear it differently
I hear it
because
differently.
he's not doing what he was doing.
Because he's not doing what he was doing.
It's over.
It's
I'm
over.
safe.
I'm safe.
Let go of the pain.
Let go of the pain.
Deep breath in. Peace. We'll go be in the water with the dolphins. Just having peace and calmness. Just being happy. Feel that instead. Let those dolphins give you some of that healing. Deep breath in. Okay, so the lotion.
I don't feel any residual stuff.
When you see the memory, what's there? Or feel it?
Nothing.
Check their expressions. What are they?
Okay.
Is Dad still rubbing lotion?
No.
Okay. You check their expressions.
Not quite a smile yet. Almost there.
Okay. No problem. And then let's just check sun bath. Where's sun bath at?
That one's okay.
Expressions?
That one's fine.
Fine or happy?
Well, yeah, because I was looking at the little girl there, so.
Which little girl?
The little girl, the sternum.
Oh, so she's still there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever's still here
Whatever's still here
in these memories,
in these memories,
I can let it go.
I can let it go.
Whatever made me so uncomfortable,
Whatever made me so uncomfortable.
that hurt my neck and back,
That hurt my neck and back.
I'm just letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Because Dad's not rubbing anything on me.
Dad's not rubbing anything
He's
on
not
me.
hurting me.
He's not hurting me.
And I let that go.
And I let that go.
Deep breath in.
Peace.
Okay. So what's going on inside? What do you notice?
Of my body,
Just anything.
the weird. The pain is better over here, but I feel like it all kind of shifted over to the left side.
Okay.
So on the left side feels heavy, like where I didn't have pain now. It's like a big boom, big blob back there.
Okay. All right. I release the blob
I released the blob
and everything it represents.
and everything it represents.
Those 2 years,
Those 2 years,
I let it go.
I let it go.
I've shifted it around as much as I
I
can.
shifted it around as much as I can.
Pretended it wasn't there.
Pretended it wasn't there.
Shoved it down.
Shoved it down.
Disassociated.
Disassociated.
Carried all the shame.
Carried all the shame.
All the pain.
All the pain.
And I let that go.
And I let that go.
Because when I listen to something different now,
Because when I listen to something different now,
it's not playing the same way.
it's not playing the same way.
That blob doesn't need to be here.
That blob doesn't need to
I don't
be
have to
here.
listen to that voice anymore.
I don't gotta listen to that voice anymore.
And I'm letting it go.
And I'm letting it go.
Deep breath in. Okay, so the lotion.
Okay. That's happy there.
Dad's face.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Just sitting, talking.
All right, and then the sun bath. Where are you at, the teenager?
On the side of the boat,
Okay. What's she like?
looking out into the sun, feeling the warm sun rays.
Okay, the expression on her face?
Happy.
And how does it feel in the body?
Feels good.
Okay, is there anything there that we need to look at?
Not that I can feel. I mean, physically, I still have a little bit here, not as much, but going through like a picture, I don't feel that there's anything there.
Okay, so when you think of Dad, the inappropriateness, what's still there, just as a whole?
Well, now I can look at it different, because I forgave him when I know that he didn't do it, intentionally to hurt me. He had his issues, his stuff, and that was him. So.
Does it bother you in any way? And if it does, you may have to go to some more memories. I don't know what else happened because we covered 3. So if you need to cover more, that might.
Well, I think I would just say, it kind of sucked. I lost that part of my dad, but I don't have that hurtness anymore that I had.
Okay. All right. So just notice that, and we'll. Okay. I lost my dad.
I lost my dad.
I let go of that pain.
I let go of that
of
pain.
losing him for the
Of
2
losing
years.
him for the 2 years.
And forever.
And forever.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
I've forgiven my dad.
I've forgiven my dad.
And it's okay to let it go.
And it's okay to let it go.
And as I do,
And as I do,
I can see Dad differently.
I can see Dad
It
differently.
feels so different.
It feels so different.
Because now I can start to let happiness in.
Because now I can start to let happiness in.
Joy.
Joy.
Where the uncomfortableness was.
Where the uncomfortableness was.
I can let safety in it.
I can let safety in there.
Because I'm going to take care of those little girls.
Because I'm going to take care of those little girls.
And I let that go.
And I let that go.
Deep breath in.
Peace.
Okay, so body feeling?
Just a little bit of pain in my back, not the big blob anymore. It's like that.
I let go of that pain.
I let go of that pain.
Everything it represents.
Everything it represents.
Everything I haven't let go of.
Everything I haven't let go of.
I can let it go.
I can let it go.
The inappropriateness.
The inappropriateness.
All that shame.
All that shame.
All the pain in my body.
All the pain in my
Screaming
body.
at me.
Screaming at me.
Because I listened.
Because I listened.
I've got that little girl.
I've got that little girl.
And I'm going to take care of her
And
now.
I'm going to take care of her now.
So she can be happy.
So she can be happy.
And go do physical things.
And go do physical things.
And I let the rest go.
And I let the rest go.
Deep breath in. So I want you to bring that little girl that's 12 years old. I want you to bring her out in front of you.
Okay.
And when you see her, what does she look like?
She looks happier, joyful, lighter.
Okay. And is there some wisdom you can just share with her? And she can share something with you right now that'll make you both feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I do it in my head?
Yes.
Okay.
And just let me know when you're done.
I just got another layer.
What?
So also with the dad, because dad doing that, you're not supposed to say no to your parents, or and so me not standing up for myself with other people stems from that too, because you can't tell your dad no, so I always just never stood up for myself. I just told my 12-year-old self to stand up for myself. You can tell people no, and then that clicked in my head that because I felt wrong in telling my dad no. It's your dad, you can't say no, you got to do it. So my whole life I've never said no.
Okay.
Oh,
So what does she feel about that?
she likes that. She can say no and say don't have to do it or go away.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to have you close your eyes still.
Okay,
And did you guys finish your conversation together?
hold on.
Okay. Can you give her a big hug?
Yes.
Is that okay with her?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to big her up so tight. Hold her so tight that she comes inside of you. Just let her become the melt inside. And as she does, I'm going to let her grow up inside with all those new beliefs. She can stand up for herself. And anything else you said, I want every age of you to know this. Let her grow up to the age you are now. You guys working together with this new wisdom and this healing and this change. Well, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
You did 3. That's pretty
I
good.
feel like I'm going to kick some butt now.
That's right. Kick some butt. That's great.
Awesome.
Is it amazing?
Yes, I love that. I felt like I took more